That'd be my 308 that my father-in-law gave to me. An interesting experience would be the second deer I shot, which was a 13-point red stag, 2 weeks before settlement on the family farm. Don't worry about the gear, just get out there and hunt. If you're not out there, you can't shoot anything. Don't be waiting to be like, oh, I'm gonna go, but I just need to get this or that. Just take what you've got and get out there. If you only go for a day or half a day, you go for half a day, but you got to be out there to get them. Work out what purpose you want it for and what you'll use it for. A lot of people will just go out and be like, oh, I want to shoot deer, I need a 300 Win Mag, when you don't really need a 300 Win Mag, and you're going to put yourself at a disadvantage trying to learn to shoot with such a big gun when you could use a 6mm with a lot less recoil and take advantage of that and yeah, get to a club. Learn the art of shooting before you jump into those bigger calibers. And optics are difficult. Again, it's a lot of like use case really. Don't outscope yourself. You don't technically need the best scope in the world, but you don't want the worst one. Find something that fits in your price range and make sure it's fit for purpose. I think it's great. I'm personally a big thermal night vision lover. Spend a lot of my weeknights out in the dark shooting foxes and run the Foxtastic weekend where you can win some night optics from Scoped Out, March 2025, be on it. I don't know, probably a good toolkit for your firearm, or taking a cleaning rod with you. Because I've gotten stuck a few times where I've had a stuck case or a stuck projectile and no cleaning rod. That's the end of your night unless you have a second gun there. Well, 69 grain Sierras, they decimate foxes. Cheap 17 HMR, night vision scope, tripod. I'd probably increase the budget from $3,000 though. Like if you go real cheap, like you'd kill foxes with that. $5,000 budget, yep. Probably a 2 to 3, yep. Just up it a little bit. Yep. Like a 17 will get you, it'll get you killing foxes, but you got to get them in close. Or a 2 to 3, you can stretch it out a bit more. Spend a little bit more on the scope as well. I'd be looking at one of the new Pards or a Hick Micro probably for that sort of budget. Yep. NV of course, not thermal. Yeah, just any tripod, slap some marker on it. Even just a bag on it sucks, but get yourself through 6 months of shooting just off fence posts with a bag. You'll kill stuff, but it's rough. There's a lot of interesting night optics to look at. So I'm pretty keen to get around to all the stands and have a good look at them. I don't know if there's one product, but I'm pretty keen to have a look at all the 1280 and 1040 sensors that have come around. Part have been making big moves in the industry recently. So I'm pretty keen to have a good look over their optics and get out with a few of the guys in Victoria and do some hunting while I'm here. So should be good. Night vision and thermal. It's on the way up and it's moving fast. The progress in the last 5 years has just exploded in the sensors, laser rangefinders. The internal ballistics is huge now. Nearly every scope you can buy has got internal ballistics. You press that laser rangefind button and it'll tell you where you need to hold to hit that animal at no matter the distance, as long as you're capable of making the shot. There's guys now shooting foxes from 200 to 500 with thermals every night of the week. And it's pretty unreal to watch.